Nate Conkle, he is the conference meet record holder at 152.43. He is in this field. Conkle still out in front.
Day 2 of the Outdoor National Championships, 800-meter final. Nate Conkle took an aggressive lead going there in the bell lap.
Welcome to the final day. This marks, well, tomorrow will mark 5 weeks of me living in misery, right? Obviously, you haven't seen a video since the last one I posted about me being crippled. I'm still crippled. We're still crippled. It's been 5 weeks and I have lived like exactly how you saw in the last video every day pretty much for the last 5 weeks. This is the final day though, and we've had a lot of improvements. Still can't walk, still can't use the hamstring, but I know how to get around. That's the improvement that we have. Tomorrow we go down to Carmel. We have our appointment first. I don't know how much footage I'll get. It's in this video. And then we'll have PT. Ideally, we walk in with the crutches and the brace, and we walk out with nothing. I'm not actually sure, but I think when I am able to live on my own, we're going to start the series like rock bottom or something like that. We'll do episodes, hopefully daily, as much as I can. I thought what we could do maybe is just kind of go through some of the things that I've been able to do, which is not much, but just a few. We also need to pack up because ideally we go and live on our own after this appointment. So we got to pack up everything. Don't have too much stuff here, but it's you know, there's a few things. Nothing's really changed with our whole, you know, workspace, living room, activity center. Here we go. At the humble abode in the basement. You know what? One thing I've learned is stairs on my own. I know, pretty crazy. Let's go. And here we have the stairs. Yeah, look, right? If you remember from the last video, the only way that I can move on my own without the brace is if I flex the quad, which ensures that the hamstring is not the thing being used on the right leg. So that's why the leg is always straight like this, it's always stiff, is because I'm flexing the quad non-stop, which, yeah. But look, right, that's basically what we're gonna do here is just hop up, make sure the quad is still flexed, and then I have to like lean it out a little bit just so it gets over the step, you know. But that's it, that's pretty much it. I'm pretty fast. Probably the fastest one-legged climber out there, I'm sure. But going down, right, going down, it's a lot easier because we have the rail. Obviously, using the rail, just step down and then hop, boom. It's way easier because the leg obviously is out in front. It's easier to flex the quad when the leg is like that, but look at me go! Guys, I'm walking. Sorry. What else? That's pretty much it. There's not really anything new and improved that I can do. I will say though, I have been able to play the PS5, and if you know me, I'm a mouse and keyboard player. I played maybe one game on controller, Rocket League. You know, seeing as you can't sit down, like at a 90 degrees, like at a desk, because of the hamstring, this is what I've configured. Let me get it set up. All right, we normally have 2 more pillows on top of this, but for demonstration purposes, we're just gonna not get those because they're outside, or out the living room. But this leg is bent, just so I can put the thing on top. Normally I have this over top because it scratches my legs, but for the purpose of this demonstration, it won't be. I bought this thing, more for work, but it works for this as well. Put it here just so like I have a center that's like leaned up. Otherwise it's like this and it's like your arms are like this. So got that. And then now here's the thing. This thing is heavy. This thing is heavy, but it works. So we just lay it on top. Mouse pad, boom. And then we have the keyboard and mouse there. I'm not gonna grab them. But then I'm just this. This is what I'm at. Usually I'm like up here. But still, we're kind of bougie out here. Playing games, winning prizes. But ideally this is our last day. And I'm excited. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be able to do and not do, if I'm going to still need crutches or not need crutches. We will see, and I will tell you, yeah, I'm going to pack up everything. Really not too much, but like putting it all in one spot. It's going to take me a minute because I'm crippled. But I'm sure the next clip will be in the doctor's office. Oh, Leo has come to say hi. Hold up. The dog. But yeah, look, next clip. I wonder what I'm doing at the doctor's office. JD's and Lettleman. It's the next clip, and we didn't get any footage, not a single. We got one footage bit of our time at the appointment, but we're done. And we're finally back in our space in Kalamazoo. It's a good time. But I'm moving back in. I'm still sort of on crutches. I'll give you the full rundown soon, but we gotta load up everything, and then I gotta get this freaking mop off my head. I'm gonna go get a haircut because we need it badly. But that's it. And yeah, I'll give you a little rundown of the PT afterwards, after these clips. And we got some progress, but we got some work to do as well. So.
Good, really good.
Feels terrible. You only need to, obviously, as you know, it's going to get better by rapid progression.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold on. I can stand. Kind of. Look at us. Look at us. Look at we. We are here standing on our own 2 feet. And I did get a haircut. Let me get the close up. Okay, sorry, I do have to use these a little bit. I will explain everything shortly. All right. I know the hair in the front usually is like a little bit messy. I'm just not really caring right now, but we got the slight fade, still pretty long. I like it. All right, and I hope you do too. But look, right, should I just stand like this the whole time? The news, right? Look at us. So, we are off the brace. We do not need to wear the socks. We do, however, need the crutches. Basically, right? We are now in the phase. We are in phase 2, where we need to start to strengthen the hamstring. And so, in order for me to get around, I still need the crutches because it's weak. It's like a toddler's muscle. It doesn't really work. So we're retraining it, slowly putting more and more pressure on it because, for one, it's weak, right? It's weak. It's sore. It's not used to any pressure. 2, the foot hasn't had any like contact, right, in 5 weeks. So the nerves in the foot are just like going crazy mode, right? And so we need to start getting, because I'm just feeling spikes in my foot just constantly because it just hasn't felt the touch of the world, touch of the earth in a long time. Basically, what we're allowed to do is step and like full on heel to toe with the right foot, and then a little bit of pressure on the crutches, but most of it should be on the foot as much as possible. Now, I can't walk fully because I would just like fall over. The muscle's not that strong. So for the next like 4 days, the goal is the PT exercises. And we will get into those exercises soon. There's like 6 of them, right? We'll do those eventually. But look, we are in our own space. I know. I'm a little bit terrified. Can't drive yet. So like as far as work goes, I need to be driven to work. I'm hoping, by the end of the week, I have food for 1 week. So I better be able to drive after that. But anyway, I mean, we're here alone. So if I fall over or if I break something, it's like, I just gotta live with it. I gotta repair it myself. Right now, I'm working on putting my clothes away. And look at me. Watch this. Okay, you can't really see the full scene. Watch this. Oh, me bending down and picking things up? No crutches? I can sit down. This is how I've been getting around, by the way. I just kind of wheel this around and grab things. It's a lot easier, but I can sit 90 degrees. Good posture. Thank you so much. But also, yeah, we had to get it done. We had to get it on. I'm stoked. So we still have an insane amount of rain on the top of the counter, the table. So I don't know what we want to do with that. Maybe we just hold on to it until inspiration hits. But guys, I will be giving you updates each and every day as I can. The first couple days obviously are going to be kind of the same. Me going through the PT, testing things out, hitting new milestones, hopefully, maybe not. But yeah, I'll keep you updated. Let's go on to the PT exercises. We'll finish with that for this day. I know this is like a 3-day episode, but you haven't had an episode in 3 weeks or whatever it was. So enjoy. All right, and to finish off this video, it is indeed the next day. We have had a full work day. And look at me. I'm a 1 crutch man with a 1 crutch plan. Pretty soon, no crunch man with a no plan crunch. Anyway, we're just gonna go through my exercises. We've had a lot of progress. I know you didn't get to see me like step by step get to this point. We'll try to do every single day like a new thing. where we kind of test things out. But we're just gonna go through the PT exercises that I'll be doing literally every single day. And then I want to, in the next couple days, you know, test just walking, test driving, do all that. But we have a few exercises to do. Oh gosh, this one's hard. All right, so they want me to stand on my right foot and then kick out with my left. So pretty much all the weight is on the right foot and then kick out like this. However, I can't hold myself, which is good. It's 10 reps of that, and I try to hold it for 2 seconds. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. I'm feeling honestly like pretty good with this whole thing. Today at work was definitely a challenge that we overcame, right? And I think, wow, okay, I'll let that sit for a little bit. I got in there, didn't really know what I was gonna do, like how much sitting in a 90 degree angle was going to affect me, but I did pretty good. Didn't really need to go to the couch at all, which was nice. I did sit on my left side the whole time pretty much, but that was just cautionary. But then I had to do a little photo shoot, a little mini like studio session, and I ended up, you know, trusting the leg just a little bit more, which was super good. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting confident putting more and more weight on my right foot. We're definitely not at the point where I can just confidently like just go for it. I'm gonna give myself a day or two. As much as I want to try it today, like right now, I'm going to trust that we're just going to do these exercises and get there when we get there. You know what I mean? Okay. The next one is similar, but it is going backwards. So it's, oh, you know what? It says only kick right foot, right leg. The image says left, the image shows the left foot kicking out. Well, it felt good, which is good. I mean, I held myself up, but okay. So it's supposed to be this. Okay, we'll see you for the next one. Boom. All right. Again, I think we're supposed to do that last. We're just going to go in order because it's easier for me to film these. But the next one is going to be, okay, this is the tough one. This is the very tough one. So this one is for sure standing on the right foot this time. But they want a soft knee. And then while I'm holding myself up, I just bring this left foot up and hold it for 15 to 20 seconds, kind of a lot. But I no longer feel, oh gosh, okay, it's definitely still weak. I no longer though feel the needles, the pins and needles from the nerve. Like that's kind of what I was feeling yesterday and just walking around. I do feel it sometimes when I like first get up, but then it goes away after like a step or two, once I sort to trust it. But okay, that should be like 20 seconds, 30 seconds. All right. And we only have 4 reps of this one, and yeah, so that's the next one. I can definitely feel how weak just everything in my leg is. I can feel my foot being super like tender. The hamstring it almost feels like if you're an athlete or something, you overwork it, and then like if you were lifting and you overwork it and the next day you're trying to like support yourself and your leg just like gives out. Is that exact feeling, except I'm not sore. It's just like weak. That's the feeling though that I have literally right now. Okay, I am so tempted to try to walk back and forth. Oh my gosh. I'm so tempted to try. I feel like really, really good, but I won't. The next episode, that's the first thing that we're gonna do. I'm very excited. All right, the next exercise, the last one that's standing, is standing heel raise. So standing on your toes. They said do it at a countertop, gradually get up to 50-50 weight bearing. So 50% on the left and 50% on the right. We'll go like 70-30 for now and then get up to 50-50, but it's basically this. All right, so right now I'm at 70-30. You slowly transfer weight. Okay, that's a little bit tough. All right, that's a little bit tough. But okay, hold for 2 seconds, right? Yeah. So 15 of these and get up to 50%. I'm still holding myself, obviously, but that's feeling okay. That one's definitely a little bit tougher. It's funny though, which ones are really tough and which ones like I can definitely tell I'm super weak. My foot right now is very tender. It's very it feels like it's gonna give out if I don't have some weight on my left foot. But all right, we'll do these. We'll go to the next one. Okay, those are definitely top 2 toughest ones. All right, we got 3 laying down. So let me switch the camera. Okay, cord down. I still don't fully trust myself with like just using my right leg to get on the bed. Look at that. We're bending the leg. All right. But we're laying on our stomach. Bring the legs up like this. And then you squeeze together the heels and squeeze the glutes. Because it kind of activates the outside hamstring muscle. So I don't know where the paper went, but it's like 10 reps of that. So maybe look away. We'll go to the next one. But that's the next one that I had to do daily, okay? That one's good. That one's very good. All right, this is the one I normally start with. All right, this one's more of the quad exercise, but it's fine. Left leg up, flex the quad, and then raise it up. Basically a bridge. And then down, calf down first. That was the key, he said. So the calf hits the ground, and then you relax. Up, hold for 2 seconds, down, relax. Up for 2 seconds, and you wanted 10 reps of those. So that's that's that one. And we got one more. And he wants all of these done at least 2 times a day. Some of them say 3. So I do some of those like right after work. But not all of them are two times a day. So, okay, this one is the toughest one. This one is definitely the toughest one. So let me put this on. So he wants me to pull this up. This lays limp. And then I just pull this back until I feel the stretch. This one's the most terrifying for me because I feel the stretch right there, and then I hold it for 10 seconds, and then I let go. But bro, I'm telling you, it's so scary because I feel the stitches, or maybe I feel the muscle. I'm not really sure, but whatever I'm feeling there, right there, is either the hamstring, and if it's the hamstring, like bro, that is insanely weak because I can feel like it feels like stitches. It does. I don't think it's the stitches. I mean, if it is, I guess, whatever. Maybe I'm just completely out of my mind. But if it's the hamstring, it feels like it's super, super weak. Like I could like yank it and it would snap. Like that's the feeling it feels like, which I hate. But yeah, that's the next one. And he said just, this one's really good to do in the morning. Like you won't be able to bend down as easily unless you do this one first. Right, the last one, which I'm not gonna show on camera, I'll just talk about, is massaging the scars. Because he was saying if you don't, the scars could heal without you massaging it. The scars could heal, and the skin around it is more susceptible to like tearing because it took the skin and scrunched it up. Whereas if you massage it, then it's got room to like flex and all that. I hope that explained. I think that's what it was. It makes sense in my head. Not sure if I'd said that correctly, but that's the only thing I have to do, which is just me rubbing my butt. So, stay tuned for the next episode. The next few days are going to be very fun and very exciting, hopefully. These will probably be shorter episodes because I literally still can't do too much, but we're getting there. The day we walk is the day that we start training. No, I'm kidding. That would be bad. All right, appreciate you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. I know this is a 3-day episode, but we'll try to do daily episodes, or at least like 2 days for one episode, that type of thing. All right, peace and love and kindness and patience. Yeah, we love patience. All right.